Okay, so hello everyone. In this video, we will discuss this problem ABC conjecture from starters 127. Okay, so kindly now before starting this video, kindly like this video and subscribe to the channel and kindly watch this video till end. So now let's just start. So let's first read the problem statement. You are given two strings A and B, both of length n, containing only characters A, B, and C. In one move, you can modify the string A such that you can choose three indices such that AI is equals to A, BI equals to B, and so AJ equals to B and AK equals to C, and then we can swap AI and AK. Okay, and we want to check that if we can make A and B equal or not. So let's just see the no cases. Like if the length is only 3, then we can't swap B in this case. So it is pretty obvious, like we can't swap B's. So that is why we have a no here. And in the fourth case, 1, 2, 3, in the third test case, we have, uh, in this case, we have A and C. We have two C's which are different, and we can only swap one A. So that is why we have a wrong answer. So that is why we have a no here. Okay. So what do we have? Let's say, like first observation is simply that we can't swap B, right? So all the B's should be the same, right? Also, the frequency of every character doesn't change, right? So frequency of every character doesn't change. So first thing that I should do is I should just check that all the B's are correctly placed and the frequency is same or not. Okay. So like a preliminary check, I can say C1 equals to 0, C2 equals to 0, and C3 equals to 0. And now, uh, like okay, if A of I equals uh, A, let's say C1 plus plus. If A of I equals B, let's say C2 plus plus, and if A of I equals C, let's say C3 plus plus. Okay, and now same thing I can do for B, but I will do it a bit differently. I can say B of I, B of I, and B of I, and instead I will do C1 minus minus and C1 minus minus and C2 minus minus, C3 minus minus. Okay. Also, if A of I equals B, equals B, and B of I not equals to a B, then my answer is straight away a no, right? A return. And similarly, I can do it like uh, similarly I can say like if A of I not equals to B, but B of I was equals to B, then also we get the answer is no. Okay. So now I can say if C1 or C2 or C3, like if there is a count, then I can simply see out no. Okay. So that completes the preliminary check that if the we can't so all the B's should be correctly placed and the frequency of every character doesn't change. So by this we have made sure that the frequency of every character was equal. Okay. Now, what else? Let's say we have some A, C, B, C, C, A, A, B. I'm just making some random test cases. Now, if we wish to swap, like, if we wish to swap then, like, clearly, if we want to swap this, then I can't swap it with this A, right? Uh, if we want to swap this A, or let's say we have one more C here. If we want to swap this C, then I can't swap it with this A, but I can swap it with this A, right? So I need to make sure, like some way, I need to make sure that I need some way to count that this A was occurring before the first B, this A was occurring before the second B, and this C was occurring before the this B, like that. So um, so I need some way to do that. So basically I will be storing the pairs where we have different indices, like the pairs where we have So I will be storing the pairs where we have the AI not equal to BI, and what at which B, before which B, the first B or the second B, where this character was occurring. So what I can say, vector pair intent. I will make two arrays. Let's say position of A's and position of C's. Okay, and in this, like if my obviously if A of I, let's just do it below this. If my A of I equals B of I, then I will say continue, because then I don't need to do anything, right? Otherwise, now clearly I know that they are not equal, and this case was handled. So my if my A of I equals an A, so then what? Let's also have an index pointer. Let's say ind equals to 0. So this is saying like this index is saying that a B has not occurred till now. So I can say if A of I equals B, then index plus plus. Okay. Now equals a B, then index plus plus. Now then if A of I equals to A, then I can say position of A dot pushback. What? Two things: the position, the ith index at which this A occurred, and the index that this A occurred before the first B. And similarly I can say for C also. So if A of I equals to C, then position of C dot pushback this. Okay, so now we have the complete information of where all the A's were occurring that were at different position that we needed to swap. So now I can just traverse in this range of first of all, if the length of these two positions are not equal, like if the length of these two positions are not equal, that the number of A's that needed to be swapped and the number of C's that needed to be swapped are not equal, then we have the answer is simply no. So now I can say if position A dot size not equals to position C dot size, then also we have a no, right? And now I can simply run a for loop in this range. Uh, Position underscore A dot size, right? And let's say bool check equals to true. And now like okay, I just need to swap the first C that occurred with the first A, but I have a condition, like if my position A of I, so if this A dot first, it was pair intent, right? So is greater than position C of I dot first. Okay, if this occurred, like if this thing occurred, like the A occurred after C, then I can't swap them, right? So in this case also the answer will simply be no and return. Okay, I don't need the check bool. And also if the position A of I dot second is greater than position C of I dot second, then also the answer is simply no, because this A should occur before some other B, right? Like that. So there should be a B between them. So the indices of this A and C should be different, and this C should be actually greater. So it should be something like this. Or how should I? Yeah, something like this. If this is greater than or equal to, then we have a no. Or yeah. Otherwise, if all these cases pass, then I can simply say a yes, and this should work. Let's run this, and we are getting an okay. Let's try to submit it. Okay, we got a wrong answer. I think it is because we have no, yes, no, yes, yes. Why do we get a 2 times yes? Because somewhere I put a no. I forgot to put the return statements. I think that is why. So let's run this again. Okay, so now I think it is correct. Let's try to resubmit it. Okay, so now we got a correct answer. I hope you were able to understand this. And if you did, kindly like this video and subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys next time. Thank you.